What's up, guys? This is Frostlace here. I got another X and Y Wi-Fi battle for you guys. This was against my viewer Sander, and I hope you guys like it. So Sander's issuing that young challenge though. So young. Sends out Japanese lettering, which is Sableye. I send out my Galvantula, handy dandy Galvantula. So he goes for the taunt. I'm like, ah, crap. But I saw the taunt coming, so I go for that young Thunder. Bam. Nearly takes it out because of the crit. Got that leftovers, whatever. I'm going to be faster than it, so it's going to go down here. But he did withdraw, though. Metalosi, which is that young Metagross. And I went for a Bug Buzz. So I kind of saw that coming, kind of didn't, but that thing took it really well. Took it like it was nothing. Bringing the Ferrothorn right now. Fearing like the Bullet Punch or something like that. But no, he goes for an EQ. I'm just going to eat that up, thank you very much. Withdraws the Metagross. Lazy Muncher, which is probably the Snorlax, yes. So he sets up the... brings in the Snorlax. I set up Leech Seed. There it is, Lazy Muncher. Get some Leech Seed health back. Kablam. Goes for a stockpile, so it's one of those. It's one of the stockpiling ones. So I'm like, oh shoot, this is going to be really bad. It's going to be really bad. So I just went for a Thunder Wave, maybe to get some Para Hack. It don't matter. I just want some sort of hacks to stop it from that crazy stockpile. It gets, if you get it all set up, it's really good. If you don't, it's kind of bad. So I switch into Hitmonchan, otherwise known as Jackie Chan, the shiny. Oh, hoping for a Para Hack, and I got one, so that's good. So I get a free switch in without some sort of a stockpile going up or some sort of like setup going up. So I go for a close combat, seeing how much it would do, and it did a lot. Not nearly enough though. No, almost enough. And he goes for rest. I'm like, crap, that sucks. Just a little bit more EVs and speed, and no EVs and health, and I would have killed it. And if it didn't set up that first stockpile, it would have been done. That's okay though. I still get Leech Seed. It's fine. So I go for another close combat. That's pretty much the only thing I can do now. I mean, might as well. Keep on lowering my defense and special defense. And he goes for Crunch. I'm like, oh crap, but I do resist it. I do resist it though, so that's what I was thinking. So I took that very well for being -2 in defenses. So that's really good. And nothing to do this Snorlax, and I did get so much health back from that Leech Seed. Let's go for another close combat here, just to take him out. So get out of here, Snorlax. I don't like you. Glad I got that threat out of the way, because if it would have got set up, that would have been bad. So he brings in the Charizard. So I decided to switch out, fearing like some Air Slash or something. You never know what it's going to be. You never know what it's going to be. I hate when it's X. And then, yep. So it was X. So I'm like, crap. It's probably just going to set up Dragon Dance. I thought it was going to be Y. That's the only problem. If you have a Pokemon with 2 Mega Evolutions, you never know what it's going to be. Unless you have like Frisk, or you can protect the Scout out. But he did set up a Dragon Dance, so I'm like, oh crap. Goes for a Flare Blitz. My defenses are absolutely horrible on Florges. Florges has horrible defense. So that was pretty bad on my part, just letting that go. Probably should have brought in the Hitmonchan. So here comes the Hitmonchan again. And it took a lot of damage from recoil. So he goes for D-Claw, a Dragon Claw, and takes me out. So I'm like, oh shoot, this is looking really bad. It took out 2 Pokemon already. And the Galvantula comes in. Probably should have done this in the first place. And he has Earthquake on the thing. I'm like, oh crap. It's going to take me down to 3 health. The Thunder lands. It's all about how much damage it does. It does nothing. So that kind of sucks. But I do get a Para Hack. So that was the turning point in the game. And I missed. So that even more sucks. That sucks even more. If I would have hit, I don't think I would have killed it anyways, but it's nice to get more damage on it. And I bring in that Greninja. So I know Greninja will be able to take it out. I just go for the Scald. Glad I got the Pair Hack. If I didn't get the Pair Hack, this would have been a complete different game. Get the Scald off. Perfect. Charizard X is down. Sends in the Sableye. He goes for a Will-O-Wisp, but I avoid. I ducked, dodged, and weaved that attack, and I take the Sableye out. That's good, too. I hate Sableye, dude. Hate him. And Metagross just has to ruin everything. So I think this was Assault Vest, so I just go for a U-turn. Because this was taking pretty much everything really well, like all the special attacks. So Assault Vest is pretty good to run at. And I go right back into Ferrothorn, turn like the Bullet Punch or Meteor Mash. Yep, here comes the Meteor Mash. Literally not going to do anything to me, only 30 damage. Gets his attack risen though, so that sucks. But he is getting Iron Barbs, Rocky Helmet damage, so that's good. Here we go. So he goes EQ. It's not going to kill me. I mean, I do have really good defenses. Set up Leech Seed, and I'm pretty much set. Metagross is pretty much going to go down at this point. Give me that health. So I heal up from that. Goes for another Earthquake. But I do live because of the defense. And I misclicked. So I meant to use like not Gyro Ball, Power Whip. And I misclicked. So that sucks. Goes for once again another Earthquake. I'm like, are you kidding me? See, I meant to go for Gyro Ball. And I do take it out. So that's good. Metagross out of the way, perfect. Frokinator. And it's the Greninja, so I'm like, oh shoot, it's fast. It's gotta be fast, why wouldn't it be fast? Goes for Ice Beam for the easy KO. I don't want to switch anything into an Ice Beam. Stab, Ice Beam. And then I have Heracross. My young blood Heracross. The young one, Heracross. I decided to Mega Evolve. I mean, why not? Why not Mega Evolve at this point? Goes for an Ice Beam. I know I have like really good defense. Like, Mega Heracross has amazing defense. And I go for Bullet Seed. He has Skill Link, so it always hits 5 times. It always hits the max amount of times. So that's 3, 4, and then 5. Just barely enough to take it out. I thought he was going to go for a Scald to get some, like, to try to burn me, because that would have sucked if I got burned. And then Luffy comes in, and it's Infernage, so I'm like, oh shoot. So he goes for a Fire Punch that's definitely going to take me out. It definitely is going to take me out. So he has Life Orb, so I was like, oh yes, Life Orb. Yes, he's got Life Orb. And then he goes for a Mach Punch, and I'm like, oh shoot, I'm dead. I forgot that thing had Mach Punch. If it didn't have Mach Punch, I would have won. But that was a good battle, really good battle. I thought I would be faster, and I would be faster, but he did have Mach Punch, and I forgot about that. Me just being silly. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Check out my stream, and I'll see you guys later. Stay frosty, guys.